Dear students, in last lecture we saw types of preference shares. Correct? I hope you all must have watched the lectures. You should watch it again and again for your own practice. Okay? Now let us move towards last lecture of this topic. In this lecture we are going to see sources of borrowed capital. In last lecture, we saw meaning of debenture and features of debentures. Correct? Let us see types of debentures. On the basis of securities, first, secured debenture. The security may be for some particular asset, means fixed charge, or it may be the asset in general, means floating charge. The debentures are secured through trust deed. The debentures are secured through trust deed. Then unsecured debentures. The issue unsecured debentures is now prohibited by the Companies Act 2013. Understood? The unsecured debenture is now prohibited by the Companies Act 2013. Next, on the basis of transfer. Registered debenture. A company maintains register. Listen carefully. A company maintain register of debenture holders. Register of debenture holders in which name, address and the details of the holding is recorded. That is registered debenture. Correct? Then bearer debentures. In these debentures, name of holders are not recorded on the bearer debentures. Their names do not appear on the register of debenture holder. Understood? Their name do not appear on the register of debenture holders. Then next, on the basis of repayment. Redeemable debentures. Debentures are mostly redeemable at the end of some fixed period. Date is mentioned on the debenture certificate. Date is mentioned on the debenture certificate. Correct? And these debentures are redeemable at the end of the some fixed period, certain period. Correct? Then irredeemable debentures. These types of debentures, means irredeemable debentures, are not repayable during lifetime of the company. These debentures are not repayable during lifetime of the company. Understood? Then on the basis of conversion. Convertible debentures. Convertible debentures give right to holder to convert them into equity shares after a specific period of time. Correct? Understood? What? Convertible debentures give right to holder to convert them into equity shares after a specific period of time. Then non-convertible debentures. These debentures are not converted into equity shares on maturity. These debentures are not converted into equity shares. Correct? Now we will take Acceptance of deposit. Public deposit is an important source of financing short-term requirement of company. Company receive fixed deposit from the public for the period ranging from 6 months to 36 months. This sentence is very important. Fixed deposit from the public for the period from 6 months to 36 months. Such deposits are called as public deposits. Under this method, general public is invited to deposit their savings with the company for varied period. Interest is paid by companies on such deposits. Interest is paid by companies on such deposits. The company issue deposit receipt to depositor, and the term of deposit are mentioned in the deposit receipt. Correct? Deposit receipt is an acknowledgement. Deposit receipt is an acknowledgement of debt or loan by the company, and deposits are either secured or unsecured loans offered to the company. Understood? Okay. Now let us see bond. Bond is a debt security. All are borrowed capital, acceptance of deposit, debenture, bond. Correct? A bond is an interest-bearing certificate issued by the government or business firm, promising to pay the holder a specific sum at a specific date. Correct? A bond is an interest-bearing certificate issued by the government or business firm, promising to pay the holder a specific sum at a specified date. Bond is a loan. Thus, a company borrows money and issues bonds as an evidence of debt. Interest is payable on bonds at fixed interval or on maturity of bonds. Correct? Features of bonds. Nature of finance. It is a debt finance. Correct? It provides long-term finance. The bonds can be issued for longer period, that is 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, 50 years. Correct? Then status of bondholder. The bondholder are creditors. Correct? Since they are creditors and non-owners, they are not entitled to participate in general meeting. They have no voting right. Correct? Bondholder have no voting right and hence no participation in the management. Correct? Then third, return on bonds. The bondholder gets a fixed rate of interest. It is payable at regular interval or on the maturity of bond. Understood? Then repayment. Bonds have specific maturity date on when the principal amount is repaid. Correct? Then now let us see American Depository Receipt and Global Depository Receipt, ADR and GDR. In India, the shares of public company are listed and traded on various stock exchanges. like Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Correct? With adoption of free economic policy and due to globalization, some of the Indian companies' shares are also listed and traded on foreign stock exchanges like New York Stock Exchange. Correct? To list share on the stock exchanges. To list shares on the stock exchanges, company has to comply with policies of those stock exchanges. The policies of these stock exchanges are different than the policies of Indian stock exchanges. Correct? Therefore, those Indian companies, listen carefully, those Indian companies which cannot list their shares directly on foreign stock exchanges get listed indirectly using ADR, American Depository Receipt, and Global Depository Receipt, that is GDR. Correct? ADR and GDR are dollar or euro denominated instrument traded in USA and Europe Stock Exchange. They are listed on stock exchanges and the price fluctuate depending on demand and supply. Understood? Now listen carefully. What is ADR and GDR? Both American Depository Receipt and Global Depository Receipt are depository receipts, but only difference is the location where they are traded. If the depository receipt is traded in USA, listen carefully. If the depository receipt is traded in USA, it is called American Depository Receipt. Correct? And if it is traded in a country other than USA, if it is traded in a country other than USA, is called Global Depository Receipts, that is GDR. Understood? Okay. Now we will take commercial banks. Commercial banks also play an important role in providing short-term finance. They have become primary source of financing working capital of the business. Banks have introduced many innovative schemes for disbursement of credit. That is, first, overdraft. A company having current account with bank is allowed overdraft facility. The borrower can withdraw funds as and when needed. He is allowed to overdraw on his current account up to the credit limit which is sanctioned by bank. Correct? Then cash credit. Cash credit is given against pledge or hypothecation of goods or by providing alternative securities. Interest is charged on outstanding amount borrowed and not on the credit limit sanction. Correct? Then cash loans. Under this, the total amount of loan is credited by bank to the borrower's account. Interest is payable on actual balance outstanding. And last, discounting bills of exchange. The drawer of the bill, that is seller, can receive money from drawee on the due date or after the due date. Drawer can receive money before due date by discounting the bill with the bank. And this is nothing but selling the bill to the bank. The bank gives money to drawer less than the face value of the bill. And thus, bill of exchange are trade bills. They are accepted by bank and cash is advanced against them. Understood? Okay. You solve the assignment and Google form. Correct? Thank you.